It's your boy Jay Downs. We're back at another video. Coming back at you guys on another Victory Monday, the fourth straight. With the Giants beating the Seahawks yesterday. But before you get into this one, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and join the most underrated New York Giants content creator on the tube. Alright, man. So the Giants, the New York Football Giants, walked into Seattle, absolutely kicked their behinds in the trenches. Absolutely kicked their behinds in the trenches. Let's start the offense. So Cole McCoy, we all knew he was going to be coming in, serving in, subbing in for Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones was able to play because he had the hamstring injury. And Cole McCoy did his job. That's all we could have asked for Cole McCoy. I wasn't expecting Cole McCoy to go out there and throw 300 yards, I wasn't expecting none of that. I just wanted Cole McCoy to go out there and do his job. And he did that. 105 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. The interception was kind of like a miscalculation with him and Evan Ingram. Shout out to Cole McCoy for doing his job and helping the Giants win. He did good on third down. And he just rolled on the back of the running backs, and he helped us win this game. The running backs, Wayne Gallman, man, what is going on with the running backs, bro? I don't know what it is, but it's like these guys have just strived, man, ever since Saquon's gotten injured, and as Devontae Freeman has gotten injured, they have just stepped it up. It's been ever since that first Philly game where we just seen his running game get so much better. And Wayne Gallman has been the key part to that. He had 16 carries for $135, and I think he had like a 60-yard run, and it was absolutely amazing. Wayne the Train Gallman. Choo-choo, all aboard. So with Wayne Gallman, man, I hope he, becomes a Giant long-term. I hope he becomes the backup of Saquon Barkley. That's what we always thought he was going to be. But, he kind of got lost. And this year, he's had a resurgence in his career, and the O-line has to be a big contributor to that. Once again, they are creating these holes. They are winning at the line of scrimmage, and they're absolutely kicking behind on the line of scrimmage. And Andrew Thomas has looked like a totally different player ever since Joe Judge got into, Joe Judge, hey, bro, step it up. Ever since then, Andrew Thomas has been absolutely balling. You have Shane Lemieux, Nick Gates. Those guys are just nasty. They're nasty. They just hit licks. That's what they do. Those guys are just nasty. Look at the film. Watch it. Nick Gates puts people on their behind. And I love it. Will Hernandez and Shane Lemieux are having that that rotating door at the guard spot. Love it. I'm not mad at it at all. And shout out to them Hogs, man. Shout out to them Dogs, man. I absolutely love it. Now let's get into the defense. So, the New York Giants defense, man. Top 5 defense in the league. After this performance, top 5 defense in the league. Shout out to Patrick Graham for being an absolute god at what he does. Absolute mastermind. Absolute offensive shutdown contributor. I don't know what to say. I be speechless when I watch this defense play. This defense has been the forefront. It's been the foundation of this team. It's been the identity of this team. Run the ball, win a time of possession, and just kick absolute ass on defense. Love it. Can't complain. And this game had to be the game where it woke people up. This defense was secretly good, like I said. But this game woke people up for sure. And let's start with the young guys. Darnay Holmes. I am starting to love him every single game. I'm starting to love the way he plays. I like the swagger. I like the savviness that he has. He's yet to get scored on. He's yet to allow a touchdown. I just love the way he played. He low-key locked up Tyler Boyd. And whoever the slot receiver is, I think it was David Moore, absolutely put him on clamps. Love it from Darnay Holmes. I did not like the pick at first, but he shut me up. He shut me up. He shut me up. Shout out to Darnay Holmes, man. And Carter Coughlin. Absolute. When he gets in, he has that motor. He was chasing after Russell Wilson the entire game. He just was all on him. When you get a chance to watch the film, look at Carter Coughlin, because he was just all over the field, and he's good at coverage. They don't just he he can get to the QB a little bit too with his speed, but he also is pretty good in coverage. Cam Brown and Tay Crowder, man, those late round linebackers, one out of Penn State and Cam Brown, and the other one that's Mr. Irrelevant in Tay Crowder. These guys are absolute ballers. They're secretly being really good. These late round guys have just taken that narrative away that you can't shine as a late round draft pick. They've taken that narrative and they have put it to sleep. You know, Crowder had 7 tackles and a sack. Cam Brown has made great plays in the running game. You know, I remember, I think it was Carlos Hyde, I want to say. He was running out to his side, absolute stood his ground, made the tackle. I think it was on 3rd down. Very good play from Cam Brown. Gotta love it. Love those guys, man. Those young bucks are going to be very, very, very big pieces to this defense for years to come. James Bradbury. We wasn't expecting James Bradbury to just absolutely shut down DK. We wasn't expecting it. But he did what he had to do, and he didn't allow DK Metcalf to score a touchdown. I think he had, I think it was like 4 receptions for about 60-something yards. You know, it was a big gain, but it wasn't even on James Bradbury. It was on Isaac Yiadom. So James Bradbury, being the best cornerback in the league, handled his business and absolute put DK Metcalf to sleep for this game. You know, he didn't have him just making these amazing catches and all this other stuff. No, the defense in a whole played they put on an absolute Picasso of a performance. Absolute beautiful. Love it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We throw roses on the defense, you know, because that's how good they were yesterday. And you just got to love it. So, in total, man, you had the football team going against Pittsburgh. I think right now, as I'm making this video, you have Dallas going up against Baltimore tomorrow. And if everything goes how it's supposed to go, you have 2 L's right there from divisional rivals of the New York Giants. You know, Philadelphia, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Videos coming out on those 3 teams, you know, so keep a lookout on that. But yeah, with Philly, they lost yesterday to Green Bay. You know, they benched Carson Wentz, so I don't see those guys. Those guys officially been taken out of this little run for this NFC East division. And the Giants are 5-7. The Giants are 5-7, man. So I am absolute proud. I am absolute taken away. I'm blown away from this team. How it looked like early in the season and how it looks now. You know, they're on a 4-game winning streak. Hopefully we can keep going into Arizona, you know, and so on. Because this team is a playoff team. They're a playoff team. They have a championship caliber defense. And they're led by amazing coaches, man. Led by amazing coaches, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until this, big boy J Dimes. I am out.